Baby, you forgot me and you. Why? Dodi go. What shall I do? Yeah. Dodi go. What shall I do? Dodi go. What shall I do? Dodi go. What shall I do? Baby, we used to talk every day. Hey, we used to love each other in all kind of ways. Kodwa lamhlanje ufuna umshiyangi nje. Ketwa izohlala nobani angikwazi ukulala inyembezi nyakhala. Hey, tirekerere ndakakhanganisa. Baby, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Baby, please forgive me. Woo! Baby, did you remember the time when we fell in love? Baby, you forgot me and you. Why? Dodi go. What shall I do? 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 Woo! Wakandirimbisa ushavaneniji. I believed you were the one for me. You said no stress, no fuss, just love. Minandi kukumbulile, angwazu kulala, inyembezi nyakala. Tirekerere ndakakhanganisa. Baby, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Baby, please forgive me. Cheta, Rudo Bumoyo. Baby, did you remember the time when we fell in love? Baby, you forgot me and you. Why? Dodi go. What shall I do? 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 Abo.
Sani Makhalima. Thank you, Sani, for joining us. So, Sani, you've been making music since you were 9 years old. You started your professional career in 1999, and you were established by the 2000s. Please tell us more about your journey. Tell us more about yourself for those that don't know you. And welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Look, I started singing or wanting to sing when I was 9. So it was a conscious decision. I used to watch my brother sing, produce, and friends of his, Otis Tawarida, Mr. Bell, a couple of other guys. They all used to sing together, and they're the ones that basically sparked my bone to actually want to venture out into music. Fast forward, I went to high school. I met Thabo Makaya, a very good friend of mine. We partnered up. We established what was known back then as Macastrator Studios. At that time, I was 13 when we put together our first studio. He had the equipment and I had the cemented each other. But that's when I met a lot of artists that I grew up with. I met Nesto. I met Take 5. Around about the same time. So most of these guys, I'm just naming them quickly. I've known them ever since I was like 13. So let me just do this. I've known them ever since I was like a teenager. So my brother was in South Africa studying university. He decided to come back to Zim. When he came back to Zim, he worked on a compilation album that was called The Future. On The Future there, I featured with Thabo Makhalima. We were in a group called Finesse. Just the two of us. He was a rapper, I was a singer, producer, songwriter. Did one commercial release together, and after that, we decided, you know what, let's split the group, and I became a solo artist since then. I went on from there to feature with David Chifunyisi on David Chifunyisi's first album. I did a track called Wandi Noda. You're all I want and need. And then that was the first. I would like to call that the first wave of urban groove. That was the David Chifunise, William Tite era. The guess are the ones that did yo. That was the Kingpin era. That was the first wave. A couple of years later, maybe two so odd years, this was what I would like to call as the second wave of urban music or urban grooves, because the first one was with the Future, and then the second one was when we had the Roy and Royces, the Plaxidas Wenika, the Sani Makhalimas, the major players, Decibel, XQ with his Msalala, Leonard Mapfumo, say go, I can't see ya. Shame and Nathan, Enemy. That was the second wave of the urban movement that came out, and that is where I released Usidaro. This was like in 1999, which is about 20 years ago, if my memory serves me correct. So when I recorded Vulela Usadaro. Usadaro got released in 2002, October 2002, but I'd written the song maybe like 97 or something like that. So that was from then on, things have just moved. You know, it wasn't an easy journey. A lot of people will be like, it was easy for you guys. It wasn't easy because we had different challenges from the challenges that exist today. So, you know, it has been a long road. It has been a difficult road. It has been a hard road. And they say that if you spend 10,000 hours doing something, you become a professional, a perfectionist or whatever. So I think regarding music, I've probably got 100,000 hours experience with that. So from there, I went to university in Cape Town 2003. I graduated 2005. I recorded Ndofe Fetero, which had the album with the songs that's the album with Ndofe Fetero. That's the album with Maoko, the album with New Life with Tererai. It was a brilliant album, I would like to believe. And then I graduated 2005 university, but then I came back home towards the end of 2006, which is where I started actually producing for other artists. I produced Walala Wasala's compilations, 1 and 2. Then I produced Gordon Tauranzira with a song that catapulted him to stardom. Chico, Chino, yeah, produced that. And I've been producing ever since then, 2008, 9, 10, everything, you know. And yeah, that's a long story cut short. Over the years, I've released Kuba Guja, the song. I've released Kanandada. I've released Everything with Cindy. I've released Ndiperulo. I've released Ndimbundire. I've released, the list is endless. Rachose with the Umsindo All Stars. And I've worked with quite a lot of artists, both featuring and as a producer and a sound engineer. So I've had a very fruitful, call it a career, but I've been blessed, and I cannot fathom anything more. But I've lived a dream. Yeah.
Wow, that is with the standard of music that you're creating. Would you say you owe your since Delani pioneer? Well, he was referred to as a pioneer. Did he have a big influence on you on your musical career? Did he play a big role in that, or it was always within you guys you always had music within you?
In as much as in me, I think that Delany was the yeast to the making of the bread. He was the catalyst, you know. He was the biggest inspiration, and still remains to be the biggest inspiration in my life. You know, if I'm stuck with something, I call him and I'm like, "Yo, Rudy, what's up, man? I'm stuck here. If I can't get certain chords out the way, I send him the files." But he's always got my back, and he is the bestest and greatest influence in my musical journey from the time that I started up until today. And I can never thank him enough for that. You know, he's the best.
You know, that's amazing. So please tell us, I know that you've also gone into producing. You have 1,000+ songs under your belt. I know that you worked with Jah Praise and produced some of these songs even before we knew who Jah Praise was.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
Production, I know that you've... Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can now hear you. It had just cut out a bit. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry. The line was breaking up there. As I was saying,
Yeah,
I know that
so.
you've been in production and you've got 1,000+ songs under your belt. I also know you have a large number of #1 hits. How did you, is production natural when it comes to being in music? Would you say that, you know, it's the next step? So you do music, you learn it, you perfect it, and then you go into production, and then you carry that on to other artists?
Let me be honest with you. Production is not easy. In as much as being an artist on the other side is also not easy. I am probably one of the few remaining musicians in the country who writes his music, records his music, plays all his music, the instruments, engineers his own stuff, mixes his own stuff. You see, so it is a very difficult place to be. But I think the fact that I suffer from OCD, I've got an obsessive compulsive disorder. You know, I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, I'm a perfectionist, and then I don't want to listen to my music 5 years from now and then realize that to me that the drums were too loud, or the treble was too low, or the bass was not thick enough. So I'd rather do all the donkey work by myself. And you know, get it out, so that when I listen to my own productions, or when I listen to something that I've been on years from now, it carries my distinct signature. So this is something that I have been quite particular about. I've with a few producers, and they'll tell you that I'm a bit of a difficult person to work with, because I know what I want, and I know what it should sound like. You know, and because of that, it makes me seem like I'm a punk, or I'm an a-hole. You know what I mean? But the truth of the matter is that I do not compromise on quality. I know what I want, and if I don't get what I want, then the song won't come out. It's just that simple. That's how I operate. So
to be honest with you, I think anyone that is truly great at something has OCD. I think to truly be good, you have to have this whole certain standard to your work, to anything that anyone brings to you, because ultimately you realize that you are your brand. Okay, so we're just going to take a quick break with our album. So before we do that, I just want you to tell us a little bit more about this, and then we'll go into the song.
Before we what? Sorry, the line was breaking up again.
So we're going to go into the song first, and then we'll talk more about it after the break.
Sani Makhalima, akanosinga song ya une era. Oh yeah, ekuti moyo wangu unoparara, usandidaronda sara ndega, mudiwa wangu tiwiru barangu, sada ekuti moyo wangu unoparara, usandidaronda sara ndega. Sada, woo! moto kusua shai hapana mume watingari kunze kwako iwewe ndiwa usadaro nekuti moyo wangu unoparara usandidaro ndasara ndega ndiwa wangu ndiwe ruva rangu usadaro nekuti moyo wangu unoparara usandidaro ndasara ndega chandakatadza zvese ndakakupa rudo rwangu moyo wangu zvese zvangu wandisiya ndiri ndega misodzi ndinochema misodzi youyerera usandidaro nekuti moyo wangu unoparara usandidaro ndasara ndega mudiwa wangu ndiwe ruva rangu usada nekuti moyo wangu unoparara usandidaro ndasara ndega usada hey nekuti moyo wangu unoparara mudiwa wangu ndiwe ruva rangu nekuti moyo wangu unoparara nekuti moyo wangu wakanyanya nje. Diperudo, Mr. Makhalima, Diperudo, baby, Diperudo, Mr. Makhalima, baby, inini, dodadane wendo zvazviri asi. It's like unonditarisira pasi pese pantoedza kukufadza auzvibodi kuswera uchinditoka sembwa andizvikode zvatakaini zvekutukana I used to love your character ichiti mwari baba kwandiri une favor Zubanya I used to love your character. Ichiti mwari baba kwandiri mune favor. Daily. Made in heaven. Your character.
Wow. He really has an extraordinary and amazing voice, and it explains why he's been able to be in the industry 10 albums long and over 10 years. So we're going to get into another song. We're just having some technical difficulties with our video, but we're going to get into another song with the Usadaro album that did amazingly well. It's called Pasina Iwe, featuring Placidus.
Zondiremera Ande kufamba newe Andishanduke yawe zikadini Ufarasa tariro jiripo
Baby, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Panda katata, hauna kuniregerera. Baby, you forgot me and you. Why? Dodi go, what shall I do? Yeah, Dodi go, what shall I do? Dodi go, what shall I do? Dodi go, what shall I do? Baby, we used to talk every day. Hey, we used to love each other in all kind of ways. Kotwa lamhlanje ufuna ungishiya nginje. Ketwa izohlala nobani, angikwazi ukulala, inyembezi ziyakhala. Tirekerere ndakakhanganisa. Baby, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Baby, please forgive me. Woo! Baby, did you remember the time when we fell in love? Panakatata, auna kudiregerera. Baby, you forgot me and you. Why? what shall I do? Ha! Dodiko, what shall I do? Dodiko, what shall I do? Dodiko, what shall I do? Woo! Wakandirimbisa ushabaneniji. Ha! I believed you were the one for me. You said no stress, no fuss, just love, 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 love. Minandi gukumbulile, angwazu kulala, inyembezi nyakala. Tiregerere ndakakanganisa. Baby, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Baby, please forgive me. Cheta, 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 cheta. Rudomu moyo mako. Baby, did you remember the time when we fell in love? Patakatata. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, you forgot me in June. Why? Jodi iko, ha, what shall I do? Jodi iko, what shall I do? Jodi iko, what shall I do? Jodi iko, what shall I do? Abo.
Light in the air. My girl, put on your dancing shoes. Get ready for the baddest artist na Zimbabwe's finest. Umsindo, Ayayant, Wagwan.
Iwe uli wangu, tiwe mudi washuria. Mazuwa ose ugere mufungwa zangu. Tiwaraite, chimpengi wangu. Ndora iwe chete. Shingo swedera papaduze. Zaterere, tibiwa na wadiki paya ya teruda.
This is the Sani Makhalima production. Light in the air. My girl, put on your dancing shoes. Get ready for the baddest artist na Zimbabwe's finest. Run it, man.
Kufambizana kwangu newe waipushora. Anzitiriva na vadiki munyaya terudo.
Azvina mozo kuteteriwa na vadiki. Rudo chete ndiro rwakakosha. Vangati sore, vangati seke. Asi ndiwe wandakada.
Hakuna mumwe, hakuna kana no kwikwidza. Pandiri ndiwo wega zvina kana no pikisa ziva. Ungafanane kane shangu dzandopfeka. Nokuti wakakosha kunge mweya wandofema. Hey, senda kura ndingakwanisa kukutsevera. Chiedza moyo mangu senyere dzinondipenyesa. Pandinorwara semutsinga nondipepa. Nokuti wakakosha kunge mai vekubereka. Bye bye.
Rudo rune udza mupanya ya terudo. Baby ini ndine humambo good life tiri kurarama. Mondinzwa ndisukakama muviri wese. Aitamari ndine ndarama. Auskupincha uri meja. Kana mumsengwini yaba kutenda. Anokutarirwa chete kuti unyobenda. Just because baby ini nyakubenda.
Rako rakanaka, ismi rako rakanaka. Masno aku akanaka, maso aku akanaka. Makumbo aku akanaka, my lips, my hips akanaka. Jochoko adistant wasami kunaka kwako kwakanaka. You are one in a million in one. Just a day in the scene when you no pinda pamawani bata chino bata chocho apana chinobuda ndicharamba ndichikuda sebasa rinyewani yaga key to my happiness, key to my success, key in a yes that you key to a better life, key yakavimbika, key sina replica, key nemashua naishenda kakupua
ndikada kutaura nezvangu newe munzeve dzavo tirivana vadiki panyaya dzerudo
chachose ndichamira newe iwe
ngatina naizanei newe
mambato ndichapodza iwe
This is a Sani Makhalima production.
Listen to them sounds and be always precise. That in all this girl business I do specialize. Me 100 women just let me tell her eyes. Cause me take down the girl like kid on and smiles. Cause that can a girl on bar telling sweet lies. Girl I want the love and she go looking at me eyes. Call on that me uses fire run eyes. From the alliance of me not the
Baby,
prize.
kunyangwa tiri pwere ziva kuti rudo rwedu kamutserendende kunyangwa chinziva nandichinzene pamba kwenguva but ziva kuti rudo rwangu newe harupere baby kwandobva kuziya nhoroondo youpenyu wangu yesu noiziya kana pando
since you're 9, and you're obviously an exceptional and gifted singer and hardworking artist, obviously. Why was it so important for you to still receive academic qualifications? I know that you have done human resources and a bachelor's degree in human resources and marketing and business admin. Could you elaborate on that and why it's so important to still have that academic side, even though you're pursuing something? You've been pursuing something since you were so young.
Put on your dancing shoes. Get ready for the baddest artist Nazim, Zimbabwe's finest. Umsindo, Ayayand, Wagwan.
iwe uri wangu tiwe mudi wosori yangu mazuva ose ugere mupfungwa dzangu chivaraidze chiupenyu wangu ndora iwe chete chingoswedera swedera papaduze saterere tivana vadiki panyaya dzerudo
This is a Sani Makhalima production.
Lights in the air. My girl, put on your dancing shoes. Get ready for the baddest artist Nazim, Zimbabwe's finest. Run it, man.
kufambidzana kwangu newe vaipushora anzi tiri vana vadiki munyaya dzerudo
hazvinomo zvekuti tiri vana vadiki rudo chete ndiro rwakakosha vangatisore vangatiseke asi ndiwe wandakada
hakuna mumwe kuna kana nokwikwidza pandiri ndiwo wega zvina kana nopikisa ziva ungafanane kane shangu dzandopfeka nokuti wakakosha kunge mweya wandopema hei usaenda kura ndingakwanise kukutsevera chiedza mwoyo mangu senyere dzinondipenyesa pandinorwara semutsinga nondipepa nokuti wakakosha kunge mai vekubereka baiba chachose ndichamira newe iwe
ngatina naizanei newe
marwadzo ndichapodza iwe
Thank you so much for that. We'd like to apologize for any technical issues that we are having. Our team is on the ground and working on it. Okay, so Sani, let's get back into things. Even though you're obviously amazingly and naturally talented and a workaholic and all the things that go into being a great artist, you've been making music and singing since you were 9. Why was it so important for you to pursue an academic career? Because you have human resources and you have masters in business admin. So please tell us more about that.
Degree was not my choice. It was my father's choice. He forced me to go to school. Look, my father was like, in life you're gonna have to have something that nobody can take away from you. Besides your talent, you must invest in yourself. You must invest in your brains. So I went to school to actually study law. I went to UCT. I was supposed to become a lawyer. And then I changed. I changed when I got there. Like after 2 weeks, because they had some certain rules and things like that that I didn't think would adhere to my financial situation. So I dropped out of that, and then I picked up human resource management. So it is important because I think that it has helped me. School has helped me see things better, understand things better. I'm not saying that how I could understand, I wouldn't know, but I got exposed to a lot of things in South Africa. I met fellow producers, I met sound engineers. The level of education allowed me to think at a certain level, and I think it has helped me make certain decisions in my life right now. Some good, some are bad, but I don't regret anything that I have, any decision that I've made up to today. So school is virtually something that I did it. 2003, graduated 2005, and then I went on to years later. I didn't actually finish my MBA, to be honest, because of the fact that I had to defer it because of the workload. So I didn't write an exam. Yeah, just the coursework and what you call this, the dissertation. So yeah.
I see. So I want to just get into something a little more personal. So you've been in the game, as I said, for a really long time, and you've been making music a long time. But just for young aspiring artists, I also want to talk about the downfalls. So I know that in 2013 it was a really hard year for you. You lost your studio, but you still went on in pursuing your album, and that was, if I'm not mistaken, that is the Revolution album. And you still went on and you worked and you pushed for that. Can you explain like what that felt like, the process, and how you overcame it? Because I think for a lot of young and aspiring artists, the downfalls are just as much a part of like the come-ups, So yeah, can we get more on that?
This is the first time I've ever actually spoken about this particular issue. So yes, I didn't lose my studio. I've left my studio. I've actually upgraded my studio, I think, about 3 or 4 times in my life. But I didn't use it. The issue that was happening then is that I was given a job I was offered a job at DFM. And because I was often more of my time at DFM, I did not see the studio succeeding without me there because I faced enough the business. So I left this to actually work on and things like that. We got in a nice way of to get itself was undergoing some challenges to get appreciated and pay my dues. And that's when all the noise and stuff. People were like, I lost the studio. I used to pay it up and pay it in the end. And never lost the studio. I never, nothing happened to it. If anything happened to me, that's what I've suffered from. Electricity issues, there's some, of course. I've lost computers, I've lost duplicators, I've lost keyboards, I've lost, you name it. But, yeah, that's the only thing that has told me to happen. And it was a difficult time, years trying to negotiate with the landlord over here because I was not getting my salary from where I was working, and it was my only source of income at that time, or my primary source of income at that time. So it was a challenge, but with that, and life is ups and downs. What doesn't kill you? So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Before your 10th album script, you had music. I think your fans want to know like why you did that, why you disappeared for a little bit before you did an album. What happened during that time?
The the reason why I had, or I really had, the reason why I had on breaks in music is that there was just a whole lot of personal issues, firstly, that I was going through, number one. Number two, I wasn't working in business sense in releasing music in our country. You know, it didn't add up. So for me, it was one of those situations whereby if I'm not going to make you from it or share it, I'm not just going to give it out for free, you know. So that's the person that I am.
It's done amazing on the chart, so I love you.
Golden fingers on the beat.
Oh, wow. Mr. Makhalima. Hey, yeah, hey. I just wanna love you more. I just wanna love you. I just wanna love you more. I just wanna love you. Never thought when I see you, you got me singing Hosanna. Never thought that I'd be the one you would see, not from where I come on. Pese pop me no try, you come to the rescue, be my sweet motion. I just wanna love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Njani ntombazana ubuhle bakho buyandikwaza. Heaven on earth you are, biggest one newe ya ndide kushika ndafa andimbo ndakurasa begodo haonabasa chavo kuwapata. I just wanna love you more, I wanna love you baby. I just wanna love you, baby. I just wanna love you more. I just wanna love you more. Mr. Makhalima. Bana, Skoko. Yeah, yeah.
Golden fingers on the beat.
Before the break, we were actually speaking about a hiatus that Sani had taken before his 10th album, and he was just elaborating on the importance of that. So, Sani, if you could just get back into that one, please. Yeah.
So yeah, the fact that my train of thought. So after
Our video has dropped again, but we're definitely going to get into it and get more information from him, but we're going to just get into another song in the meantime. So there's a song called Vulela. This was a song that he had from like his first album, but he has continued to create waves on the media and online. So please enjoy the song. Oh, we're back. Oh, we are back. Perfect. Okay, Sani, so please continue.
I don't know what's going on with the network. I don't know what's going on with the network.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, look, cut a long story short, I got back, I gave people a free album, the manuscript that they could download the 10 free songs. That's where I did a collaboration with Leagues on that particular album. It's a collaboration with XL.
Wakukura parara Sandi daronda sarandega Sada, sada, sada. Woo! Yeah, 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 yeah.
ndinorota mudiwa tokusua shayayay hapana mume zvese ndakakupa rudo rwangu moyo wangu zvese zvangu yeah wandisiya ndiri ndega misodzi ndinochema misodzi yoyerera usandidaro nekuti moyo wangu unoparara usandidaro ndasara ndega mudiwa wangu tiweruva rangu usada nekuti moyo wangu unoparara usandidaro ndasara ndega usada hey nekuti moyo wangu unoparara mudiwa wangu tiweruva rangu nekuti moyo wangu unoparara sada song ya une era yeah nekuti moyo wangu unoparara.
Gather, but it did gain momentum, spreading to various commercial spots. But what can you tell us about the situation in Zimbabwe today?
Since 2000 and before, my country Zimbabwe's been at a bit of cold war. Hard work, honesty and sweat don't work here. Meritocracy and democracy fall on deaf ears. Zimbabwe's open for business. They say, yeah, right. What kind of business is this when there's no light? From 4 in the morning to 11 in the evening, there is no one. This is the hustle. This is every day. This is the life we live. There is no escape. While the world watches, we suffer in pain.